Hey guys, it's Laughing Mage from Hextech Heroes here. I just woke up, but a bunch of stuff just got uploaded for League of Legends. We got like the start of the year cinematic. We got a bunch of dev updates. We got a whole bunch of information for this year, upcoming year for League of Legends. Some of it got uploaded yesterday, but I was at work all day, so I didn't really feel like coming home and working on all of that because I didn't really have the time for it. But today I'm dedicating the entire day to making content for all the new stuff that's happening in League 2023 season 13. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to start us off by watching the cinematic. I wanted to do this as quickly as possible. So I kind of just got up, threw on some clothes, and now I'm down at my computer. I have avoided social media in like the 10 minutes that I've been awake because I want to see what happens and all this stuff, and I don't want anything to get spoiled. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do a first reaction to the 2023 cinematic. It's called The Brink of Infinity, so that sounds somewhat promising. Now, expectations. Let's set expectations. Last year's beginning of the year cinematic was The Call. And in our end of the year episode, basically everybody on Hextech Heroes agreed that The Call was like the best cinematic and one of the best songs. Like, it was just absolutely fucking fire. And the expectation was set so high that everything else that kind of happened in the next year kind of paled in comparison. And we've had some really fire cinematics and like beginning of the year kickoff cinematics in the past couple of years. So my expectations are pretty high. I'm pretty hopeful for this. I know that a lot of people were talking about like, oh yeah, like there's a chance that we're going to see Aatrox. We might see fucking like Pantheon, like an Aatrox Pantheon fight, which would be like fucking sick as fuck because like that's probably one of the coolest things like in League lore, in my opinion, like that whole battle that they have. So I'm hopeful to see Pantheon and Aatrox fight. And I think there was a chance that we were gonna see like the other champions that were in like the graphics or whatever. So like Katarina, I think we saw. I can't remember the other ones to be honest with you guys. So I'm actually just gonna start the video so that we can get this reaction rolling. So The Brink of Infinity 2023 League of Legends cinematic.
Once again, I stand at the brink of infinity.
At the Nexus?
What lies beyond the shrouded path? Death? No.
Oh,
Nothing
yeah,
that simple.
That's pretty cool.
The best part of me will live on in the scars I leave behind.
Is my quality low? Okay.
I do not fear the darkness.
Esports stuff going on. I don't really know who this voiceover is. Like, I don't know if are they supposed to be a champion?
I will brave the shadows.
Okay, so Zed maybe.
Trusting nothing but my strength.
Stopper.
I have found my limit 1,000 times, and still I press further.
Guys, AUG is the last man alive! Please be chased down!
Every mistake, a lesson. Now I will teach them to fear me. I will become what I must be. Why? Because I can.
Okay. Bro, that's it? What? No. No, you're fucking with me. That's it? That's all we get? No fucking way. We just watched like a drone fucking fly across the Summoner's Rift? And that was it? What is this? What? There's no fucking way that that's it, right? There's no fucking way. that is it. This is it. This is all that we get. This is it. This is all we get. I am quite frankly at a loss for words. Fuck, dude. My expectations were so high. Holy. What? What is this? Bro, this isn't even a fucking cinematic. Like, this is barely a fucking cinematic. What? Hold on. No. Bro, like, what the fuck is this? Actually. Like, okay, listen, I know, okay. The intention of creating Hextech Heroes was to create a space for positive growth in the League of Legends community. And I want to be a titan of positivity for us. However, if this is all we're getting for the cinematic this year, then my hopium is running very low, my friends. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, like, come on, bro. What? You have had, like, years of, like, some of the greatest animations in the history of the world. Like, literally some of the dopest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Things that get me pumped up and ready to play for the entire fucking season. And now we get, like, a drone flying around Summoner's Rift for 2 minutes. And, like, that's all we get? Like, it's not even a full 2 minutes. It's not even a full 2 minutes. It's not even a full 2 minute cinematic. It is a fucking Summoner's Rift first-person shooter. Like, that's all we're getting. Like, there were champion things around, like, in the drag pit and stuff, but, like, it was nothing, like, we didn't see any champions. We had, like, esports background sound happening, which is, like, cool. Like, give a note to esports, like, but it feels like cinematics in the past have been so full of, like, lore and, like, intricate depictions of champions, and it's so vibrant and interesting, and it feels like its own world. Like the beginning of the year cinematic, that's the point in time where you sit down, you watch it, and you think to yourself, why the fuck isn't League of Legends just like a movie or TV show production studio, right? All we got this year was, like I could shoot the same exact thing with my drone right now. I could do the same exact fucking thing with my drone right now. I could, like, fucking go outside, fly my drone around the woods, and it's about the same amount of quality that this cinematic is. I have a couple League of Legends props. I can toss them in the woods, and I can just kind of fly around and find them, and, like, that's the equivalent to this year's cinematic. It's so... God, it's gonna be so fucking tough to be a League of Legends fan this year, isn't it? It's gonna be so tough. Fuck. Because I love this game, man. I love it to death. I want this game to be, like, my career. I love the people involved in the game. Like, the community itself is sometimes troublesome, but, like, there's a lot of really good people who play this game, too. And I'm gonna be so disappointed if this is the expectation that is set, if this is the bar that we have, like, something has to change. If we don't go beyond this, like, League of Legends is gonna be just in a really bad place in the next couple of years, man. Like, fuck. You know, the worst thing about this is, too, Valorant just released a bunch of cinematics, too. And I watched those, and those cinematics were really fucking good. They were really fucking cool. I think it was, like, something like Omen, as the first time Omen has been in, like, a trailer, or, like, one of the only times he's been in a trailer, and it looks really fucking good. And, like, Valorant has a very different animation style than what we've had for League of Legends, but my expectations were, like, if that's how good Valorant is, like, if those cinematics want me to go back and play Valorant again, because, like, I quit playing Valorant, because, like, I'm not good at the game, and I didn't have fun playing it, but I felt more hyped to play Valorant after watching their cinematics than I feel to play League of Legends after watching this. I mean, this is just immensely disappointing, and it just, like... I've never felt so let down by a company before. I think that's the way I put it. Like, I've been on this journey with League of Legends for a lot of my life now, and I've given them a lot of my time, and I'm willing to give them more of my time, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm willing to give them even more of my time and money. But this year has just felt like a punch in the gut, especially as a North American fan and viewer and player. It's felt like a punch in the gut, but like, this is just like cherry on top of the shit cake. It's just, I'm so disappointed in this. I mean, this is it. This sets the tempo for the rest of the year. And we got nothing. We got basically nothing. We got a 2-minute, not even 2-minute video of them flying around a rendered summoner drift. That's it. That's all we get. Like, okay. Let's look at the dragon pick, because I know there's a bunch of stuff here. What do we have here? We have, I think this is not, is that Nami staff? Or is that like, yeah, this is Nami staff. Is that Darius's shoulder plate? Is that Jace's hammer? I can't tell. I don't know if this is Jace's hammer, or like Poppy's hammer or something. This is a kunai, maybe? From Akali? I don't know what that is. That is definitely something, though. Bunch of mushrooms, team mushrooms. I think those are Graves' canisters. We got barrels. This could be Gangplank. Darkened Blade, obviously. Random armor parts. I mean, arrows. This is Mordekaiser's helm, it looks like. Oh, this is Darius's axe. Bunch of chains. Maybe an ode to Silas. I don't know. Like, is this all we get, though? I know that we saw, like, Zed's, like, shuriken earlier or something, but, like, is this all we get? Yeah, there's Zed's shuriken. But is this seriously all we get? We see a couple of League of Legends champion items, a couple, like, abilities. Like, this is so disappointing, man. Like, this is all that we see. This is all that we get to see. And, like, the more that I look at this, too, like, it's not even, like... It honestly, just this doesn't even look like they put a lot of time or effort or money into it, either. Like, that's the worst part. Like, the cinematic is usually, like, super beautiful, and it's animated, like, almost fucking perfectly in every way. And, like, this just seems like lower quality. Like, I don't know if it's legitimately lower quality. Like, it just seems like lower quality. Like, what's happening in the background and everything, like... It doesn't look like it's rendered as much time was spent on it as other cinematics have. Like, obviously, it doesn't have as much time spent on it, but, like... Man, I'm just so disappointed. I mean, the entire community is going to be disappointed with this, too, right? Like, I mean, everyone's going to hate this. Everyone's going to have a horrible time. I don't think anybody can, like... At the very least, every single person is going to be disappointed. Their bar is going to be lowered. But I don't know if I can say everyone's going to hate it. Maybe somebody really likes this, but it feels more like a teaser than it does like a cinematic, right? It feels more like, oh, like, this is what League of Legends could be. And then it's like, it's not even like truthful to that. It's like, because like, this is not at all what the game looks like. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. I had really high expectations. I had really high hopes. That sucks. That sucks. Well, let's just hope that the rest of the year is better than the cinematic.